Sung and I'm the Principal and Director of Sky Academy, and over the last couple of episodes we've been looking at linear functions and in particular the different forms that linear function can take. So there's two forms that we have done, and today we're going to be looking at the third form. So we've been looking at the gradient intercept form, and that takes the that looks like this: y is equal to mx plus b, right? So y and x are your variables, m is your y-intercept, m is your gradient, and b is your y-intercept. You've got your point gradient form, where you've got x and y being your variables, x1 and y1 being the point through which the line passes through, and you've got m being your gradient again. Okay. Now the 2-point form looks exactly the same as the point gradient form, except that instead of writing the gradient, you substitute for the formula for the gradient, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay? And the reason we do that is simply because we don't have, the question might not give us the gradient, and so we have to work it out. Okay? So a typical example might be, of a question that you might encounter, is find the equation of a straight line passing through the points 4, 0 and minus 3, 7. Okay? And when you've got something like this, what you do is you write down the formula first. Okay? So let's do that. Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 outside of x minus x1. Now, the next thing we do, and you're probably very used to it by now, is we allocate each of the points with a number. So it's x1, y1, x2, y2. So each of the coordinates with a number, sorry. So we do that. So x1 equals to 4, y1 equals to 0, x2 equals to minus 3, y2 equals to 7. And then we substitute. So let's simplify that. So y minus 0 is just 0, is equal to 7 over minus 7, x minus 4, y is equal to minus 1 outside of x minus 4, and that simplifies to y is equal to minus x plus 4. Now I've rushed through the algebra there, hopefully it's all correct, but what you need to do is go through writing the formula and substituting the right numbers into the formula. And once you've done that the rest is, in fact, just algebra. Okay? So y is equal to minus x plus 4, right? What else do we know besides this line passing through these 2 points? Well, we know that the gradient is minus 1. Because, and we also know that the y-intercept is 4. And the reason why we know that is because it's in the form it's in another form that we've already studied, the gradient intercept form. Right? So we know that minus 1, the number in front of the x, is equal to minus 1, so the gradient's minus 1, and we know that that b, the y-intercept, is 4. Okay, so what that means is that on a number line, it passes through the point 4, right, and has a gradient of minus 1. A gradient of minus goes this way instead of that way, and it's for every 1 that you go across, you go down 1. So it's kind of going to look like that, where this point also passes through the point 4, 0, which is this point here, 4, 0, and it also passes through the point minus 3, 7, which is over here, right? So that is going to be the equation of your straight line. Y is equal to minus x plus 4. Okay? So, have a look back at the various episodes that we've done on the forms of a straight line. There's the gradient intercept form, there's the point gradient form, and now you've learnt the 2-point form. Alright, and if you get stuck learning the 2-point form, just remember the point gradient form and the equation of the gradient. and substitute that in, and you should be fine. The next episode we'll be going through another form. It's the final form. It's called the general form. And until then, have a look through the videos and familiarize yourself with them. But in the meantime, thank you very much for